or something, but we always, when you get things back from people, since you didn't do the work, there's always line work connection problems where the lines may not touch. So what I want to show is in area layout, we have layout utilities, clean up lot line work. Now, in this command, we can report the errors. I like the circles on the errors here, and then we can adjust the line work. I run this twice. Now, we could just say adjust the line work, and it fixes the problems for you. And what I mean by fix the problem, it'll do an extend, and it'll do a trim on the line work. Now, your tolerance, let's say that is like a 1 unit around the area that may not be touching or may be overlapping. And then you can put a circle in here for the lot error and put it on its own layer. So I like to do circles first, and then we're going to come back and adjust line work. So let's watch this. So I pick OK, window everything in, and it draws circles in here. So let's zoom in to this circle right here, and we can see that the line, that property line, does not touch the right-of-way there. So it puts a circle around it. Same thing over here, it does not touch. Let's move over to here. You can see that this one actually overlaps right there. So, and that's some sloppy CAD, and it's, for our business, it just happens. Everybody runs into this. And so what you're having to do is clean up this information. There's another one right there going through the site. So let's go ahead and clean up. So now we have all the little circles on our site. So now let's rerun the command, area layout, clean up lot line work, adjust line work now. Okay, so now it's going to do the extend and trim on all the line work. So when I pick OK, window this in, it tells me down here it fixed 4 out of 5 overshoots and 4 out of 5 undershoots, okay? So basically it did an extend, and now it touches the line right here. We come over here and it trimmed the line work back, so now it's connected. So it cleans up the line work, so if you're a land surveyor, you can actually get the proper distance. You can start placing points on property corners. If you're the engineer, then you can start working with this line work as far as doing your plot plans, figuring out where the house is going to be, that type stuff. So that is a command that is wonderful that I've never seen any other software package. And again, that's area layout, layout utilities, clean up lot line work. So I want to keep that up there. If anybody wants to write that down, they can. And this movie, this is being recorded, so that this will be up on our website. All right, let's move to the next one now. Let me save it here. And let's go to Hampton Creek. All right. Now, on here, the developer has 5 house plans. He's got Castlebrook, Dalton, Hemingway, Preston, and Seabreeze. And these 5 house plans, that's what he's going to be using through the subdivision. So I'm going to go ahead and use LotNet which there's a couple ways you can get to it. You can get it in area layout in the survey module or civil module. It's down here. But I like this menu bar that Dave Carlson made for us, that you can just start from the left and work your way across. So I'll start for the first icon, which is my settings, and we'll just call it Hampton Creek. And in here, I'll have it automatically label my updates. Label lines and arcs, I've got that turned on. Label areas, I've got that turned on. And I don't really want to go into all the detail on LotNet. We've got other movies on that. What I want to talk about is the building placement. So when I pick Edit in here, you can add different building plans here. So now I've added one and saved it. And so when I pick Load, I pick Hampton Creek House Plans, which is a DPS file, okay? And it loads these house plans. Now, if I want to add one in here, and I'll just do one as a test so you can see it, I can pick Add, and let's say we do a width of 55 feet, a depth of 45 feet, and the building name, we'll just call it Test. And then a symbol, you can go grab a symbol which is basically a DWG file. Okay, we won't grab a symbol here, but when I pick OK, it adds it to the list, and that's how I created the Castlebrook with its actual dimensions, the Dalton, the Preston, the Seabreeze, and the Hemingway. So once you save out the information you want, you can hit the save information, and it makes that BPS file that can be used in the project whenever you make changes or on other projects. So it's really a nice feature. Let me go ahead and remove that test one there, and let's hit OK. And let's hit OK here. Now we're going to go ahead and pick my boundary, which is here. And let's go ahead and pick my right-of-ways. I'll pick my green right-of-ways in here. All right, and now I'll go ahead and do my subdivide area. And I'll pick inside the left side here. And we're going to set these lots at 10,000 square feet. Okay, minimum frontage 70, but our main target is to try to hit that 10,000. And I've got the frontage setback, the minimum lot depth, the maximum lot depth. Minimum back distance is for pie-shaped lots, so it's not a pie shape that you actually have a 5-foot distance back there. The edge method will be perpendicular to right-of-way, and the remainder will add it to the last lot. So we'll make the last lot be kind of a bigger lot, or it may be a smaller lot, depends on what works out. And we have it set for our check building placement. So when I hit OK, I tell it to start at the front, and it starts laying in my lots here, okay? So it's got my line work in here. I've got everything set for blue in here, so that's why it came in like it did. You can see lot 4 and all that. Now let's go ahead and lay in this other side up here. So I'll pick it, subdivide, we'll pick this point, and we're going to change this from 10,000 to 9,000 square foot lots, and then we'll add to last lot in here. So when I pick it, it adds in my lots for me, and it's got a bigger lot at the end. Now, I'll save it here, but here's the main feature that I want to show you, is that when I want to go ahead and renumber the lots. I forgot about that. I got to do that first. We're going to start off at lot number 100. We'll pick the first one, and we'll go through. And now it's renumbered the lots, now 100 through 106. Now up here at the top, we're going to renumber these, and we're going to start at 107, and we'll pick at this point, and we'll go across, and it renumbers the lots, so it's 107, 108, all the way to 116. Okay, now I want to do my report. So when I pick on my report here, see something here, LotNetwork report. There we go. So it has a summary only. I don't want to use the summary. I actually want to use, you check off summary, and I want to use the report formatter. So when I pick OK, it brings up the report formatter, which I've got lot and buildings set here. Now there's also area, acres, frontage. There's all kinds of stuff you can pick here. I just want the lot and buildings. So when I hit MS Excel and I pick Export to Excel, this will actually export hopefully you guys can see my Excel spreadsheet here. And it lets me know lot 100 can accept the Dalton, the Seabreeze, and the Hemingway. Lot 101 can only accept the Seabreeze. And lot 102, 103 can accept everything. 104 can't accept any lots. 5 and 6 can accept everything. Lot 107 to 115 cannot accept any house plan, no matter how you twist it and turn it. But the last lot can take all the lots, okay? So that's a nice feature. We're kind of doing your plot plan for you, adjusting and rotating each house plan so that it'll fit in that lot. Now, if I close that out, and I want to take this back to CAD, I pick Report, Table Entity. It tells me that once I exit the report, it'll actually tell me to pick a location for my table, so I'll pick a point here. Inside of here, you can set up as far as center, left justified. There's color tables you can do. Let's just pick OK, and we get our table here. Now, here's something else I want to do. I want to go ahead, and I actually did something beforehand. I set up a layer so that you could see what we did in here. And I have it kind of color-coded. So if I look at this right here, this red house plan, this is lot 104, okay, where it could not take any house. So I took the smallest house plan we had, which was the Castlebrook. Was it the Castlebrook? I think, yeah, it may have been the Castlebrook there, that or the Seabreeze. But anyway, you can tell the red line actually overhangs my building area, so it will not fit in this lot. That's what we do, is we take these house plans, we basically try to fit them on each lot to make sure they work. Now, if I go back to 101, and you know what, let me change this color out here so you can kind of see it a little bit better. And let me move this up. So on lot 101, it tells me the only house plan that'll fit is this one. So it actually fits just fine, no problem at all. Now, it doesn't place the house plans in there for you. I actually did that beforehand so that you could see what it's doing. It's working through every one of these house plans from the dimensions I gave it, and it's seeing if it would fit in these house plans within seconds. So what may take you an hour or so to take the different house plans, rotate them, figure them out, will they fit, slide them up and down, that type stuff, this can do the entire subdivision extremely quick. And then it gives you a report of what house plans will fit on each lot. Now, the builder would really like this because they like to know, okay, for this house, what house plans can I put on there? Can I do a Castlebrook with a right garage, or does it need to be a left garage because I got more room on the left side? Or, you know, will a Dalton fit on there? So these are the features that I really wanted to show today. I know this is kind of a short presentation, but it's got some wow factor. It's got some things that are very useful on here. So really, that's all I have to show today. And the key on this, for this part, was being able to go into the lot network settings and adding in your building paths right here and putting your dimensions in. All right, Karen, I'm ready for any questions that anybody may have. Maybe we didn't have any questions. Karen, you still there? Like I said, guys, this is actually being recorded. So with the recording of this, you'll be able to watch my steps, and you'll be able to see the steps I went through on here. And on the Sherman Oaks, the key on this is being able to find the problems and then have Carlson fix the problems. And that was an area layout utilities, clean up, lot line work. Okay, I'm not seeing any questions come up. And I'm not hearing Karen anywhere. So one of Karen's first times of doing this. Lee wasn't here to be able to help out today. So anyway, guys, I appreciate the time today. Or I guess she does have questions. Hang on here.
Can you hear me now, Scott? Scott, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now, Scott?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine now.
Okay, something happened with the phone coverage. There were no questions.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, guys, if you have any questions after this, you can please call into tech support, or if you can find me up on our, I'm up on the website. You send me an email. The biggest thing on here, the first time people see this, it's really a major thing, because to be able to figure out each house plan, what lot it can fit on, is just tremendous help when people are doing subdivision work. So, Karen, if there's no questions, I appreciate your time today, and I appreciate everybody watching. And Karen, this will probably be up later today or tomorrow on our website, correct?
Yes, if not later today, tomorrow. And I just wanted to remind everyone that the next webinar is a week from today, March 14th, where Bruce Carlson President Bruce Carlson, is going to do an intro to the Carlson Civil Suite. You can sign up for that by going to the Carlson homepage, carlsonsw.com, and it's right there at the top, a link to see all of our webinars. And you can see past webinars on that, and also sign up for future webinars.
All right. Thank you so much, Karen.
Oh, wait, there is a question.
Okay.
Do you run the check again with the circles to find the next one?
No, you just run it once. So when I windowed everything in, it found all the problems through the CAD drawing. And then I reran it a second time to, well, first I do circles because I want to find the problems, and the second time I run adjust line work.
Okay, go ahead. There was another question on the first presentation. Why did it fix only 4 of 5 problems?
The reason why is, if you notice, I have one overextend here, and I'm okay with that. I didn't want that one fixed because the center line runs out to the road. That's why it did that one. And the other one is down here in the cul-de-sac, and it actually ends right there. So that's why it did 4 or 5 and 4. So it fixed the ones in the middle here.
And another question is, can LotNET automatically place the buildings?
It cannot automatically place the buildings at this time. Well, yes, it can. It can, but it either places just one symbol, or it places, when you do building pad, it just does a width and a depth, and it places the building in there. Well, right at this moment, it won't grab each individual building pad and place it in each lot yet.
Another question, when having the software layout lots, do you still have to overall edges when they change in direction? When you have the software lay out the lots, do you still have to over all edges, that's how it's written, when they change in direction? I'll copy that one and send it to you.
Okay. And then if that person wants to email me, maybe we can kind of get some dialogue going for more of what they're asking.
Oh, oops, meant break edges.
Break edges?
Do you still have to break edges when they change in direction, I guess?
No, I mean, if you noticed on this lot, I picked here and it laid my lots in. I picked on this side, it laid my lots in, and it always reached to the front because I picked the right-of-way, so we always read the right-of-way as the front of the lot. So that's why it places it in there.
Okay, let's see if there's any more. That seems to be it.
All right, and if guys, like I said, guys, if you have any other questions, either you can email me directly, you can find my email up on our website, or you can call in to tech support or email tech support. All right, Karen, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you everyone for attending.